As someone who not only is obsessed with booktube but participates in certain challenges, I am really excited that I get the opportunity this weekend to do the swapping my screen time for reading time challenge. This is something that I saw on YouTube pretty much towards the end of last year and towards the beginning of this year, and I really wanted to give it a go, but I knew for a fact that I wouldn't be able to do it whilst I was working, so I waited until a very nice long weekend came around and I thought I would give it a go. And essentially what I'll be doing is I'll be having a look at the screen time on my phone itself and seeing what it says. All the days I will discuss like individually. Some things that I did exclude from my time, my screen time, was days that I was at work. I didn't include travel time such as Waze, because I do use Waze to find my way to work. Not that I don't know where it is, but for traffic. And I also watch a lot of YouTube at work. I didn't exclude things like TikTok time, Instagram time, etc. just because even though I do use those for work as well, I also know I scroll quite a bit. So I've left those in there, which will then accumulate how many hours I have to do every day. I will discuss that in total, but yeah, I'm so excited. I'm hoping it's fruitful, because if not, then it's gonna be kind of embarrassing. I do have a TBR for this video, but it's kind of just based off of books that I want to try and finish reading, some other vlogs that I'm busy with. I do want to mention that some of these I won't be talking about too in depth about, just because they are part of other vlogs that I'm working on at the moment. So I won't tell you too much about them and too much about my feelings, as this one is more focused on how I spend my time versus what I'm reading and how I feel about it. Obviously, if there is a book that I know won't be featured in another vlog, I will be mentioning it here, just so that you can get those opinions somewhere along the lines. But yeah, without further ado, I think let's go ahead and jump straight on in. Hi, hello, happy Thursday. On the screen over here, you'll kind of see the same stats that I'm about to look at. For this, I am doing Thursday the 9th of March, which was last Thursday. A total of 7 hours and 20 minutes. To be fair, 3 hours of that was spent on YouTube, basically when I'm at work and I'm working. I like to watch YouTube videos, so I'm not counting that, and as well as the 1 hour and 15 minutes I spent on Waze. That is what I use to travel to work, so a total of 4 hours and 17 minutes isn't going to count, which means I only need to read for 3 hours and 3 minutes today, which is what I'm going to be doing. So I have these 3 books. Obviously, if a book doesn't count for another vlog that I'm doing, I'll tell you a bit more about it. For example, this one I'm not reading in any kind of vlog, so I'll tell you a bit more about it. This follows a group of elderly witches basically, and as they are trying to save their home and stuff like that. I'm finding it okay so far. I think it's interesting to see, you know, that aspect of the characters being older, but beyond that, it's pretty okay. And then these two are for other videos, but I figured I'd tell you how far I am in each one. So in The Witches of Moonshine Manor, I'm on page 212. I'm basically going to see how far I can read into this one today, right now, because I kind of want to finish this one off before I can concentrate on these two. I have about 160 pages left of this one. Then we have Silver in the Bone, which I am reading for work. I'll be reading today as well. I'm currently on page 120. My goal for today is to get to page 170. The trick to this challenge is that I can't read more than the time that I'm spending on my phone. Today I will only be reading for 3 hours and 3 minutes. So hopefully in that I can finish a book and continue on with this one, because I'm really enjoying it. But I'll have any and all the vlogs, if they're available, linked in the info card for you to check out as I talk about the book. And then I haven't yet started Icebreaker, so maybe I'm hoping to maybe get about 50 pages into this one, but it's all up for grabs. Right now, I'm just going to get myself into prep mode, getting ready to actually sit and read for 3 hours and 3 minutes. I probably won't be a consecutive 3 hours and 3 minutes. It might be broken up throughout the day, but I will read for a total of 3 hours and 3 minutes the whole day. I will check back in when I've read for at least an hour. So a little bit of an update. We're still an hour and nearly 2 hours left to go. I have finished The Witches of Moonshine Manor. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this one. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's okay. I think it might just be a 3-star. Like, it was fine. I think that's like the best descriptor I can give. It was fine, and that's that. I just finished it because it's so easy to read, and when books are like fairly easy to read and it's okay, I tend to just finish them because I'm not wasting that much time in reading it. But I have to say I'm glad that I finished it, because yeah, it was just okay. I don't know, I think I expected a lot more from this one than we got, but we got a little bit of a mystery, a lot of representation, a lot of discussions about representation within this book, like various kinds as well. between trans characters, well, trans people, and a lot of color and stuff. So it was a very interesting book. I'm sorry, that's like the extent of my vocabulary at the moment. But with this being done and dusted, which I'm really happy with, and the fact that I still have like 2 hours to go, I think I'm gonna take the time and read in Silver in the Bone. I'm hoping to make some progress. I'm hoping to read the last 2 hours kind of within this book. I think that will go fairly decently. I'm not going to tell you too much about this because, as I said, I will be reading this for a vlog, which will be linked in the info cards. Hi, hello. I apologize for the like terrible lighting, but I'm about to sit down and read this, which I'm excited for. I still have my like 2 hours left, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now and see how far I can get into Silver in the Bone, and then from there we will see. Okay, I have about an hour left and I am on page 210. I am about to just quickly go out with my mom to get some bubble tea. It's been a bit of a day for me, but that's what we're gonna do, and I will see you when I get back. Hi, hello. It's been a bit of a minute since I have updated you, so we'll start off first. Silver in the Bone. The clips I have of this are corrupted, but I have officially finished it. You can kind of see based on folded edges, the dog ears that I have done to this book. I absolutely enjoyed it. I'm not going to tell you too much other than that because I do have a separate vlog for this coming out, but it was a lot of fun, like a lot of fun. I have now officially gotten myself a special edition, so we'll see how that goes when that comes out. Then you would have seen me read Icebreaker, and I'm not going to tell you more about this as well because I am reading this for another vlog, but this was phenomenal and I basically read it all yesterday, which is really great because I really thoroughly enjoyed it. The next book I'm picking up is Glow. I've just put it in this Illuma Crate sleeve that I have. Ignore the bookmark that's flapping around. I didn't make it far yesterday. I only made it to page like 32, 33. I'm gonna be reading this today, but with that being said, I still have like 4 hours on the clock, which is insane because I still need to add on today's hours. So today, which is Sunday, we're gonna look at last week, Sunday. It was a total of 5 hours and 43 minutes. So if I add both of those together, it equates to about 10 hours. So I'm gonna reset the clock to 10 hours. The reason why I didn't reach my goal yesterday is because I also didn't finish reading on Friday. I had about an hour and a half left and I just couldn't keep going. We're officially gonna be starting with 10 hours today. I don't think I'm going to get 10 hours because it's nearly 12 o'clock right now, which means I'll only finish at 10 o'clock tonight, and that is if I don't stop reading, and that won't be the case. But I'm obviously hoping that because I'll be reading mostly this book, it will just feel like time is flying, but we're gonna get this started, get reading on Glow, and then hopefully move on to the other books on my stack. I have about 4 more that I want to try and finish and read in the next 3-ish days. We'll see how that will go. So far it's been really productive in the fact that I've finished 3 books, which is really great. My reading goal is, well, my reading for the year is at like 36 books, so I'm hoping to get to about 40 based on with all the books I have left, which would be great. But yeah, that's the update. Hi, hello. So I have been reading for about an hour right now, just less than, and I'm already on page 150 something, which I think is quite grand. It means that I'm reading it a lot quicker than I normally do, which is what I did find with the other Painted Prisoner series books. I know the writing is just so easy to get into. At the moment, I've made myself a cup of coffee. I'm listening to some ambience room just to, you know, help with the reading. It is so freaking hot at the moment. It's ridiculous, but I am surviving. I did make myself a cup of coffee knowing that it's quite hot, but we'll survive. Barney is doing so much better today. She's just climbing all over me right now, which is great because it's like, why? It's so hot. Go find your own place. Yeah, that's the update. So we have 9 hours to go. I'm hoping we can finish this book today. I'm just hoping to finish Glow today so I can start maybe a Deadly Education tomorrow and finish it, as well as starting Defy the Night. Mayhaps, we'll see. Hi, quick update. I have 8 hours left. I am on page 298. So in 2 hours, I've basically read nearly 300 pages, which is great. I am going to continue reading. I am still hoping that maybe I can finish this book. It is currently 25 to 7 and I still have over half of the book left to read, but I'm hoping it doesn't take me too long. I could maybe push to 9 o'clock to finish this, but I don't know how far I can push to actually finish it. But I'm hoping to seriously finish one book, kind of keep on with the trend with one book a day at the moment. Yeah, I think that's the update for now. I'm gonna get to reading and continue listening to my ambience music because that's quite a lot of fun. It just really fits with the vibe, especially because it's like medieval tavern music, and that's quite fun to listen to. So I'm gonna keep reading this, hopefully finish it. If not, hopefully make a really good dent that tomorrow morning when I wake up, which I'm hoping I'll wake up really early, around 6 o'clock, I can then finish it if I don't finish it tonight. But obviously, first plan of action is to finish it tonight. But obviously, we'll see. That's the update. Hi, hello, I have found my phone. I read for a bit this morning. I didn't read for long. It's currently 5 hours and 58 minutes for the rest of today. I didn't accomplish yesterday and I figured I wasn't going to just pile on top of today because I had something like 7 hours left, and I'm not mad. I'm just gonna scrap that because honestly yesterday we were spending time. It's my mom's birthday, and that's also why I look so nice today, is because we went out for breakfast quickly to celebrate her birthday. It is what it is. I didn't accomplish Sunday, but we will accomplish today because yeah, I should be done before I go to bed today. But my plans still remain that I finish this book. I did read this morning, as I mentioned, as you would have seen. I am currently on page 482, which is quite far, I would say, for like just 30 minutes of reading basically. I'm quite pleased with that. I'm going to continue reading this and finishing it. I will tell you my thoughts so far. I'm really enjoying Glow, which is what I'm reading, by the way. I know you can't see it, I just got it in the sleeve. I'm really enjoying Glow. I think that the series does an incredible job of character development, which is something that you don't really expect from romantasy books. But the character development from the first book through to this one has been absolutely incredible. I've been having so much fun just sitting and reading it and just having a grand old time, honestly. So I really am looking forward to continuing reading this. Tomorrow is the last day of this challenge, so I'm hoping that I can A, finish this, and B, get through some more books. So I think the way I'm going to be doing the next book I pick up, I wanted to do a Deadly Education, just so that this is kind of one of the last Dark Academia books that I pick up this month. So I want to finish this, and this one is on the shorter side. It's only like 313 pages, so I think this one will be quick to fly through. And then depending on whether or not I still feel like Dark Academia, I'll start on Hellbent, but if not, I'll pick up Defy the Night because I really want to give both of these a go. If not, then I'll just start this during the week. But yeah, I'm hoping to at least finish a couple more books. I'm hoping that I can kind of get through these ones. Currently have just over 5 hours left. You can see how cool. Just have over 5 hours left of today's reading, and I have just 100 pages left of this book, so definitely some good progress. I definitely think I can finish this and then maybe one other book today, which will be really, really great. I am trying to like obviously get as much reading done over these long weekends that are coming up, just because I don't know, it's fun. I really, really enjoy it, and I actually enjoy the concept of this video of like swapping my screen time, because even like from last week already we're seeing a decrease in the amount of time I spend on my phone, because I have such a bad thing where, and I will say I still do it now, where I kind of reward myself for finishing 50 pages. Instead of that reward being something productive, it's something like, oh, I'm gonna spend the next 50 minutes on TikTok, and that's like totally not the way it should be. So I'm hoping to like get back into the reading, because I remember like 2-3 years ago I could just sit down and I could read, but I will say like the pandemic has wrecked my concentration. Like it's quite bad, and it's so weird because it's only in certain situations that I do feel very, very focused. But yeah, it is still freaking hot. I will say this book has been a lot of character development and a lot of smutty scenes, like damn. But like I think overall it just, there's a lot going on character-wise, which I really like. Not so much in the plot, there's definitely some plot aspects, but a lot of it is character development, which I really like the series for, because there's always enough of both to get you going, especially because these books are such character-driven books. I'm definitely enjoying my time. I have no qualms. I'm so excited to read Gold, which is the very last book in this series. I'm hoping to maybe get some really cool editions of this. I see Waterstones has some cool editions, so I might see if I can't grab those. Maybe I'll see if I can't grab them from the publisher through a friend of mine or something. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, that is the update for now. I will check in with you later. I just finished Glow and I have no words. Wow. I have to say, like, this one is probably my favorite so far. Wow, this was really an incredible read. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to say. This book has just shocked me to my core. I seriously cannot wait for Gold now, because this was incredible beyond belief. Oh my goodness. That was amazing. And as a bonus, I still have like 4.5 hours left. I was thinking I'd only have 4, but I have 4.5 hours left, because the last 100 pages just flew by. Oh my goodness. This was truly, truly incredible. I'll probably do a separate vlog in the future for the Plate to Prisoner series, because I'm planning on rereading it before Gold comes out, just so that I'm a little bit more prepared. But wow, that was just an incredible ending, full of drama and stakes and just everything that one needs when reading, because that was just phenomenal. Wow. I think I'm gonna take like a small break. By a small break, I literally just mean like the next 10 minutes, just until 3 o'clock, and then I will dive into a Deadly Education, like as I mentioned before, because I don't want to stop the ball rolling, because I'm very much like, I want to read more. More importantly, I want to read Gold, but obviously that's not the option here. So the next best thing is to read another book. That was truly incredible. I am so very happy that I actually got to this book and I've read it now, because I don't know why I put it off for so long, because it was truly a great story. Wow. So here we are once more on the very last day of this challenge. I'm gonna be honest and say that I didn't do the best of jobs yesterday. I still have like 4 hours left. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna read these last 4 hours, because this will take me up until 8 o'clock tonight, because it's about 4 o'clock right now, which is insane. Like the whole day just went by so quickly, and I do have work tomorrow and stuff. So right now I just want to kind of finish a Deadly Education, which I'm kind of on the fence about, but regardless, I'll finish this and then hopefully start Defy the Night, which will be really exciting. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. I do feel like I kind of failed at this, but I also am really happy because I ended up reading so much regardless. I mean, I finished 4 books this weekend. I read most of them on this long weekend, which was so great. Not to say that I probably wouldn't have read these, but I just feel a lot more accomplished because I feel like I would have been in the middle of most of them. So this challenge, whilst a fail so far, has actually been like a lot of fun, and I really do look forward to like editing the clips and stuff like that. But for now, I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna read, and I'm hopefully gonna make some sort of progress on a Deadly Education, and then make a decision regarding whether or not I'm going to continue with this or pick up something else. That's the update for now. I will check in with you in an hour, so when we have 3 hours left. just over 3 hours left of this challenge. I am still reading A Deadly Education. I made it further. I'm on page 112 or 13 at the moment, give or take. And I'm not saying that I'm enjoying it more at this point, but I am suffering a little bit because I think that it's going to pan out. So yeah, I'm planning on still finishing this today, but I don't know if I will get to read Defy the Night at all at this point, but we'll see. At the moment, I'm just trying to finish this today because I don't know if I leave it for too long. I might read it the next day or two if I don't finish it today, but I don't know if I want to read it past that point. But yeah, at the moment things are looking not too shabby. And yeah, like I said, I've got 3 hours left. I'm about to sit down and read for the next 30 minutes before we decide, my boyfriend and I decide to go get dinner. And yeah, I'm just gonna be vibing with my playlist and some coffee and just get to reading. As I said, I'm hoping to finish this today, so let's push on through. This is the end of the video. Thank you so very much for watching. As you would have seen, I kind of flopped towards the end. I will say that before I was even working, I think reading something like 6 hours a day would have been so accomplishable, but now because I'm dividing my time up between family, friends, my boyfriend, my individual projects that I want to do and work, reading 6 hours a day just doesn't feel as easy as it used to. I do think that's just a testament to growth and stuff. I'm hoping that when I do this challenge again, I will probably be in different circumstances. We don't know yet. I don't want to spoil too much about the future, but if that is the case, then my time might be spent differently. I also am I do tend to go to bed a lot earlier. That's what I've also found, is that I just can't push past going to bed too late. Like 9 o'clock is usually where I'm cutting off the time that I want to go to bed at and wake up so early, but sometimes I spend the morning with my partner. We just discuss, we play on our phones together, we just spend some quality time together. So that was something I also noticed, is that a lot of my time was split throughout the day, and I was also very socially active on that weekend. So it might not have been the best weekend to do this challenge on, just because of how sociable I was. And I definitely don't think that's going to be the case for every single weekend, so we'll see how it all goes. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below if you've ever done this sort of thing before, where you've swapped your screen time for reading time, how successful it was for you, and I will see you in the next video.